Teresa Giudice's latest interview proves her hot temper isn't going anywhere. As we continue to await the fate of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, our favorite ladies of the Garden State continue to make appearances and relish in their fame. But no matter what, their past will continue to haunt some of them. With Teresa Giudice having more potential legal woes looming, it's inevitable that she'll be asked about them. It's how she handles the pressure that is another story. While appearing as a guest on WGN Morning News, anchors Larry Potash and Robin Baumgarten were there to help her promote her upcoming Chicago appearance at Zanies in Rosemont for Party with a Housewife. As the conversation continued, they seemed to take their rare opportunity to grill the reality star on off-topic things, including Danielle Staub and her fraud conviction. It was the latter that set Teresa into a rage, but we shouldn't be surprised. This is Teresa Giudice after all. Her claim to fame is flipping a table. Teresa's appearance on the Chicago Morning News show was all business. But part of the business as a reality star is having to own up to your moments on and off screen. Teresa is known for her inability to take the heat. Though we say, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, Teresa refuses to leave. So when her back is against the wall, she goes to the extreme. She can't scream on live television, but she'll do her best to figure out how to exit a Zoom call. Prefacing that she'll be asked all types of questions by fans, Larry Potash asked, "How is it that a family doesn't pay their taxes for years?" It was an off-kilter and unnecessary question, but one that we all have been dying to know. With tax issues with her first husband, Joe Giudice, and her current husband, Louis Ruiz, finding himself in a load of trouble, Teresa tried to ask who he was talking about, clearly aware it was her. He pointed the finger, and that was it. She attempted to figure out how to end the Zoom. "Okay, I'm hanging up. Okay, let's just hang up. That's it," she said as she abruptly ended the interview. Teresa Giudice has been on television for 18 years. She's a reality television staple. She should know better that when she has an outburst like this, whether deserved or not, it's going to make headlines. It's going to hit social media. Should the question have been posed? Absolutely not. Could she have turned it into a joke? Well, if she had better media training, completely. Instead, she continues to tarnish any hope of revitalizing and an image that's not based around being a villain. From the very first season, we knew Teresa had a temper. It's in her blood. When she slipped the table on Danielle Staub, it solidified her place in reality television history. And she owned the meme as a good reality star should. But her inability to understand how that character is ingrained in her will be a fatal flaw. She loves to get into fights, whether it's with her brother, Joe Gorga, her sister-in-law, Melissa Gorga, any of her rivals on RFONJ, or even Tiffany New York Pollard on House of Villains. Everyone knows how to get her goat. Her buttons have been exposed, and she's placed herself in a vulnerable position to have them pushed. We all hoped that when Nama's tree arrived, a new version of Teresa would emerge. Instead, she proved that a tiger can't change its stripes. Teresa will never be able to change her ways until she does the hard work of looking inward. As a reality television persona, her character is who she is. That's why people tune in. But there's not enough yoga and meditation that can defeat the anger inside. She has had an incredibly difficult decade plus, but it's not an excuse. We can't give someone grace if they don't have the ability to accept accountability. On the recent episode of Next Gen NYC, her daughter, Giudice, made a statement about what made New Jersey great. She said, "There's taxes in the city on literally everything. No taxes in New Jersey." The show immediately made her look like a fool by noting that New Jersey has the second highest average property taxes in the country. And as a former resident of Bergen County, it's one of the highest as well. The tax question will forever surround the Giudice family. If it makes Teresa hit a boiling point, then it's time to take the reins and address it on her terms. The more she runs away in anger, one to hold back her feelings. And in her latest jaw-dropping interview, the Real Housewives of New Jersey star reminded the world that her legendary temper is still alive, well, and fully locked and loaded. If anyone thought time, therapy, yoga, prison, or even 4 daughters could calm the table-flipping queen of Bravo, they were sorely mistaken. In fact, Teresa seems to be embracing her fiery nature now more than ever, and she's letting everyone know she's done apologizing for it. The interview, conducted live on a popular morning talk show, started innocently enough. Dressed in a form-fitting emerald green dress with her signature voluminous curls cascading over her shoulders, Teresa appeared calm and composed at first. She even flashed a smile when the host opened with, "Teresa, you look amazing. What's your secret?" But that smile didn't last long. The moment the host pivoted to the topic of family tensions and asked about her estranged brother Joe Gorga, the Jersey in Teresa bubbled straight to the surface. Her eyes narrowed, her voice pitched up a notch, and her body language shifted into full defense mode. "You know what?" she snapped, sitting up straighter in her chair. "I'm so tired of being blamed for everything. I have kept my mouth shut for too long." The host tried to gently steer the conversation toward reconciliation, but Teresa wasn't having it. "I'm done protecting people who throw me under the bus. Family or not, blood doesn't give you a free pass to disrespect me. Let's get that straight." And just like that, the composed facade was gone, replaced by the Teresa Giudice fans know and fear. Passionate, unapologetic, and ready to scorch the earth if she feels wronged. The internet, of course, lit up within minutes. Clips from the interview were instantly trending on social media, with fans posting reactions like, "Teresa's fire could melt steel," and "She's still the queen of rage, and I love it." Some viewers cringed, others cheered, but no one looked away. Because love her or hate her, Teresa knows how to make headlines, and she does it with an authenticity that few reality stars can match. But the most striking part of the interview wasn't her fury. It was how self-aware she's become about it. "I'm not saying I'm perfect," she said later in the conversation, after taking a deep breath. "But I'm real. I get mad, yeah. I react. But at least you know what you're getting with me. I'm not fake. I don't smile to your face and then stab you in the back." That moment of clarity seemed to resonate with many. After years of watching Teresa spiral into chaos and pull herself back out, fans have come to see her hot temper not just as a liability, but as a piece of her identity. It's part of what makes her so watchable, so fiercely herself in a world full of scripted drama. Interestingly, insiders close to the show reveal that producers aren't exactly trying to tone her down behind the scenes either. In fact, one source spilled that Bravo is banking on Teresa's volcanic energy to anchor the next season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, especially amid cast shakeups and waning viewer loyalty. "They need her unfiltered," the source said. "She's the fire that keeps the whole franchise from going cold." In the interview, Teresa also touched on the upcoming season, teasing that viewers should prepare for a wild ride. When pressed for details, she grinned, "Let's just say, some people are gonna get what's coming to them. And I'm not staying quiet anymore." The interview continued with questions about her husband, Louis Rulis, who's often been the target of criticism and tabloid rumors. Teresa defended him fiercely, as she always does, saying, "People don't know him like I do. He's kind, supportive, and he loves me. End of story. If you come for him, you're coming for me." And as for the idea of ever leaving Housewives, Teresa laughed, almost offended by the suggestion. "Why would I leave? This is my show. I built this show. I'm the OG of Jersey, and I'll go when I'm ready, if ever." Therein lies the undeniable truth. Whether she's flipping tables or flipping the script, Teresa Giudice isn't just part of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, she is the show's heartbeat. And that heartbeat is loud, proud, and prone to exploding when provoked. To some, Teresa's temper is a sign she hasn't changed. To others, it's proof of her commitment to staying real, no matter the cost. But what's certain is that after all these years, Teresa remains one of reality TV's most compelling characters precisely because she refuses to be tamed. One fan on social media put it perfectly. "Teresa's rage is like fine wine. It gets bolder with age."